Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And Greg, as always, on the day before Thanksgiving, a great atmosphere here tonight.
Yeah, everybody's looking forward to the festivities tomorrow. But for these teams, it is all business. They're both looking to go into the holiday on a high note.
The shot's good from Barry.
No, it was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Allen Iverson at the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. Can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Here's Barry, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Mike Miller gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team
foul. Nifty move. Iverson, no luck. On offense, here are the Heat. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And here is Iverson following the three from Ray Allen over Allen. And it's Iverson missing.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And the Heat, another three.
3 points.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The pass to Iverson. Lets the three fly. Another miss by Iverson.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shots good by Miller.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it goes down 2 points.
He's a fantastic facilitator. He could virtually run a team in his sleep.
Miami's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here's Barry. He takes it in.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Snow, the pass to Iverson. And Iverson throws it down.
You know, I think the undervalued part of AI's game is his athleticism. I know he's not that big, but he's an amazing athlete. This guy was an all-state football player in high school, and he plays with some of that football mentality, too.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Launches a three.
No good there. And it's Miami the other way. Allen for three. And Van Horn pulls it down. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Snow. 9 points last game out. Inside, here's McKee, and he dunks it down.
And, you know, Snow knows his team depends on him to do this. A solid floor general.
He'd have gotten 6 or 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. The 15-footer, and the Heat get another bucket right there.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Iverson. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. Here's Snow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the wing right side. Here's Van Horn. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Allen. And again, Miami with the triple.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Here's Snow. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Iverson, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The Heat leading by 15. Here's Lewis. And it's Miami with another.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the shot goes down. 6 points for Iverson.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
Allen for the three. And Van Horn pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Down low, here's McKee. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
It really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Shots good by Miller.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Snow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. The Heat leading by 14. Here's Odom. And the 3 off target. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kicks it to Iverson. Out left to the wing. Shoots from the corner. They get it again. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Van Horn, the pass to Snow. Passes it to Van Horn. Puts it up from 17. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Barry. Drains the three-pointer. Barry's got 12 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And a new group in for the Heat. Juwan Howard's checked in for Odom. Grant comes in for Rashard Lewis. Caron Butler's checked in for Mike Miller. And it's Richardson in for Allen. On defense, the Heat. 17-point game. And it's good for 2.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. A floater. Mutombo misses. So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against the Hornets.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Snow against Richardson. Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. Offline from the top of the key. The Heat leading by 18. Howard, the pass to Barry. To the inside. Howard, that's good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Philadelphia shooting looking a little out of sorts early. 37%. Here's Iverson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 10 points for Iverson.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Richardson for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And Quentin Richardson is a long-distance specialist. I mean, he makes it rain from deep. Can't give him any space.
Here's Snow. And there's the pass to Iverson. Lets it go with the 3. Another miss by Iverson. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Barry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Barry's got 15 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
The Heat leading by 22. Outside Butler. There's the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And they double up Iverson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot's good from Snow.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Pass to Howard. Lets it go from deep. Kicks it out to Richardson for the 3. Grant outside. This one for 3. Pass to Richardson from deep three-point range. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Iverson passes to Snow. The dish to McCulloch. Snow can't hit. Outside Butler from the arc. They get it back. Kicks it out to Grant. Takes the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Iverson. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Clock at 6. Here's Mutombo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
Grant outside. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Iverson. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Iverson.
Boy, the quickness of Iverson. What a blur this guy is. Slithering his way through the defense and never afraid to drive it inside despite being a small guy.
Here's Buckner. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Mutombo. Iverson against Butler. All sorts of time. And it's Miami with the rebound. Barry's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Sinks the three-pointer. Barry's got 21 in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Iverson. Again, Iverson missing. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Heat just dominating this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard. And those hustle points are... showing up on the scoreboard.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
Now the pass to Van Horn. On the wing, Iverson. Over James. And that's off the glass and in. Iverson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for Philadelphia. Barry the pass to Rice. Nailed from three-point land.
Love the no hesitation shot release of Glenn Rice. You see the confidence he has, and for good reason.
Pass to Van Horn. To the paint. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Passes it to Curry. Yes, that goes in.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Buckner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Iverson. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
For Philadelphia, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Barry, good, and the assist goes to James. Barry's got 23 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Allen Iverson on the wing. A baseline J. And Curry pulls it down. For Miami, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Out to the wing. Here's Rice. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Iverson. The 76ers with another miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Buckner. Rebound by the Heat. Barry's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Back to Anderson. Kicks it out to James. And another basket for Miami.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Iverson. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pass to Van Horn. Got it from 16 feet.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And it's the Heat on the break. Fires the three. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 28.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Iverson outside. Shoots the three. Knocks down the three ball. 19 points in the game.
The last three shot put Iverson in some kind of mood. He goes to the arc and delivers the answer. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
A key with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Sweet move. It's hauled in by Barry. Miami's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Bryant with a screen on James. Iverson can't get that one to fall. Miami's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And he's good on the three ball.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's Buckner. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Iverson left side. Shot to stop the run. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Iverson.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Got that one up quick. 33 points for Big Daddy.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Fires from the wing, and the jumper is good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Count the basket. Rice has got 8.
The jump shot of Rice gets it off so easily and so smoothly. personified that jumper of his.
Here's Buckner. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Iverson throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Buckner. Iverson outside. The tray. That one, no good. And Miami the other way now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Van Horn. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Curry. Rebound by the 76ers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
First personal foul. Second team
First
foul.
trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your 76ers, Mark Bryant. 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Bryant. Coleman's checked in for the 76ers. Snow comes in for Iverson. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Miami controlling the game. To the middle, here's Barry, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Snow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McKee. A putback, rebounded by Odom. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Here's McKee after the Heat pick up 2. That's tipped. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Here's Barry. Outside for Lewis. Fires for 3. Sinks the triple. Lewis has got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is why Lewis takes so many of those threes, because of his ability to knock them down.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's the pass to Van Horn. Over Miller. Another miss by Philadelphia. Heat shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Allen's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to McKee. Here's Snow. Going inside. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Count that bucket. Here's Barry. He has 35. Allen for the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Allen's got 12.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Here we go, all alone. Here's Miller, and another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Big Daddy picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Todd Howard.
Van Horn, the pass to Snow, and Philadelphia with another turnover here. Left side, Odom. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And not really a go-to shot for Odom, but he can adjust his power just enough to knock down that mid-range.
Allen against Howard. To the left wing. Down low to end the run. McCullough dishes to Howard. It's stolen by Allen. Outside Odom. Good ball movement here by Miami. Over in the corner, Allen. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Now Howard. 1:33 left in the first half. Passes to Snow. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. The shot off that time. And it's Miami the other way. Miller outside. And the Heat, another three.
And how fluid is Miller on those catch and shoot opportunities? Immediately rising up there once the ball touches his hands.
And Big Daddy picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. The 76ers making a change here. Mutombo's checked in. Heat on D. And a miss there off the inbound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Snow. Lamar Odom picking up that last basket. Pass to Van Horn. To end the drought. Miller grabs the miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the dunk by Odom.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Snow. 6 points for him. And that one, good. Snow's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, the D can give up these kinds of looks, especially to Snow.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Odom. Again, the miss by Odom. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Kicks to McCullough. The pass to Van Horn. Here's Snow. Now McCullough, guarded by Odom. Snow from outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Heat out front, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. To the inside, Iverson got a piece of it, and he gets it back. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. The Heat shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. And the shot is good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Snow. Pass to Iverson. Here's Van Horn. And it's blocked by Lewis. Butler kicks to Lewis. Pass to Barry. The kick outside to Butler. To the right side. And again, Miami with the triple.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
The high post shot. Snow can't hit. Picked his pocket. Van Horn, the pass to McKee. Over Butler. Misses off the right iron.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Lewis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Lewis.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. Depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set, he's got size, and this guy loves shooting the three.
Richardson against Snow. Pass to McKee to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 40 points.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Snow against Richardson. Here's Iverson. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Iverson's got 4 points this quarter.
Check out Iverson getting tricky with the ball, using his handles to slip by the defender.
76ers foul call. Keith Van Horn.
The Heat have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
Shooting for Miami. Barry. At the line.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The pass to Iverson from downtown. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Five to shoot. Here's Snow. And it's Miami with the rebound. Lewis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it. Rebounded by Coleman.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Heat on offense. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Lewis. The kick out to Odom. Outside Butler. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Drops one in from the wing. Lewis has got 12 points in the game.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
Nice move. Second chance shot. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And another shot. It's hauled in by Barry. Barry's for Miami. They've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third. Oh,
man. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Good on the triple. Barry's got 47 points.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Van Horn. That's tipped. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Odom. The three. Rebounded by McKee.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Allen Iverson on the way. No good, unable to end this run. Miami's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Odom's shot, good.
Assist from Barry.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Snow. He's got 8. He dishes it to Iverson. Passes it to McKee. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, I'd say a pretty good plan to get the ball to Coleman on that low block. It takes some very physical defense to contain him, and sometimes even that's not enough.
Here in the third, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Snow against Richardson. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. A slam dunk by Richardson.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. And here's Iverson outside. Drops in the tray. Iverson's got 28 points for the game.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Snow against Richardson. On the wing, Iverson. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. Here's Richardson. 8 points for him. Inside, Odom. Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Snow, the pass to Van Horn. Shoots it up. Iverson, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Lewis dishes to Butler. He kicks to Richardson. Here's Barry. And again, Miami with the triple.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Snow. 8 points for him. Iverson outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Shard Lewis picks one up.
Baiting defenders into fouls. AI so good at drawing fouls and getting to the strike.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And both free throws good for Iverson. And the Heat shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Shots good by Rice.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Here's Buckner. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shoots from the line. He can't get that one. Well, he'd go the other way with it. Allen outside. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Buckner the pass to McCullough. Allen Iverson on the wing. James covering. Here's Iverson. And the layup's good off the glass. Iverson's got 13 points in the second half.
Iverson can score with the best of them. I tell you what, a volume shooter. He does not lack confidence and lets it fly from anywhere and everywhere.
Miami grabs the miss. Allen for the three. They grab their own miss. From deep, James. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. James has got 11 points.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Buckner. Kicks to Iverson. A putback. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Rice dishes to James. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Barry, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul.
Miami shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
For Miami, Barry taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Iverson right side. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Iverson's got 36.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Howard with a clean look. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Here's Buckner. No points in the game yet for him. And that one's good, Iverson. A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Barry. And yep, another basket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
1:39 left to play here in the third. Here's Buckner. Mutombo is screen on Allen. To the paint. Here's Mutombo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe's so active on the glass.
Feeds to Howard. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Iverson. He's got 39. Barry the pass to Rice. No good with the triple. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Buckner, defended by Allen. James against Iverson. 4 on the clock. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Iverson's got 41.
Sinking these mid-range J's, Allen Iverson.
Here's Barry. Hits it again. Wow. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Now here's Iverson. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Mark Bryant. Howard.
Here's McCulloch. The baseline J off the mark. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Miami ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Out to the right wing. Here's Barry. And again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And the pass to Iverson. No good that time. Now the Heat take it the other way. Allen outside, beyond the arc. Bryant with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Iverson. Allen trying to break free. Can't hit from in close.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
So it's Philadelphia now. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Iverson. Gets himself open and drills it. Iverson's got 43 points.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
And again, it's the Heat missing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Howard. And he lays it straight in. Howard's got his first 2 points of the night.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Here's Barry. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 5 here tonight.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Here's Buckner. Passes it to Iverson. Just 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Iverson's got 45 points.
An outstanding elite scorer, especially given his size. And right there, Iverson using that soft touch on the floater.
Wasted no time on that one.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for the 76ers.
Monty Williams.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And it's Rice with the rebound. Miami has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. No good from Howard. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's a screen by Bryant. On the wing, Williams. Takes the 13-footer. Singleton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Williams, that's good.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Barry. Again, what an avalanche.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And Bryant kicks to Singleton. Stolen by Allen. Pass to Rice. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now the 76ers on the break. Williams is running. Here's Buckner. Back to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. And the slam by Williams.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Howard against Allen. Howard misses. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The 76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And for the 76ers, they're shooting. at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Here's Buckner. James covering. Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Bryant. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Both teams will make substitutions.
At the line for your second.
The free throw drops for Bryant. And Miami shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. There's Miller with the three. And the Heat, another three.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And Philadelphia has possession. Here's Snow. Yep, that one goes. The Heat have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Shots good by Miller.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Buckner. The pass to Snow. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Bryant. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Snow. On the wing, Williams. And there's the feed to Bryant. Stolen by Lewis. From deep. And the Heat, another three. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Buckner. Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Barry. There's the triple. Offensive rebound, Heat. From deep. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Richardson with the double team. Snow. And he makes good on the layup.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Miller outside. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Offensive rebound. Bryant. No good with the layup. And Miami shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Here's Buckner. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Snow. Jackson dishes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Buckner the pass to Snow. And it's blocked. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Buckner. Shot to stop the run. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. So it's Richardson with the jam.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Snow, following the score by Miami. Passes to Williams, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And the 76ers with some changes. McCullough comes in for Jackson, and it's McKee in for Williams. And here's Miami. Here's Barry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Buckner. Lays it up off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Buckner. Here's Snow. To the inside. McCullough. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Lamar Odom picks one up, and the first one drops.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Heat shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. The 76ers shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Buckner the pass to Snow. And what a play, just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for Miami.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent. You'll be seeing a total of this matchup 4 times over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against the Sixers.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Big Daddy.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Here's Snow. The Heat knocking down the tray. To the wing on the left. McKee the pass to Snow. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
We don't see Snow take a lot of jumpers, but he's confident shooting it from the mid-range.
Here's Barry. No good from outside. Here's Buckner, covered by Miller. Pass to Bryant. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Buckner. Here's Snow. Shot clock at 5. McKee for the triple. It's hauled in by Barry.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Buckner. From deep three-point range, no good. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time